There we go. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd. We bless the Lord for His love, for His grace, and for giving us this opportunity to just come and continue with our journey. You see, whatever we're doing today, one day, all this is in account, and we'll be able to remember those days. So we believe that December 2nd, 2026, we'll be here with a different story because we trust in God and we believe that all shall be well. Otherwise, my name is McKenna. I was born and raised in Kenya, but I live in the US. Welcome here. I want to welcome my business partner, Lois, to say hi to us.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. It's an early morning, and we are grateful to God for this wonderful day. It's a new day, it's a new blessings, and so we are saying thank you. And this is another morning where we come to inform you and let you know about this extraordinary business that we have taken a leap of faith and launched, which you can also decide to take that step now, and your 2026 will forever thank you. Back to you, McKenna.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lois. We're just grateful to God for His grace and for His faithfulness in our lives. So today we have a very interesting topic here. Our topic is faith to launch or faith, having that faith to start. How one yes can shift your entire 2026. I'm here today because back in January 2024, I was able to start thinking about an online business, and I was able to launch mine in February. And I want to tell you that I'm here today because I said yes. I believed, I took that leap of faith, and that's why I'm here today. So I just want to welcome you. Today we are stepping into a conversation that is really powerful and ready to change our trajectory of our next year or your next year. Because we always say that we're here not because of us, but because of each one of us, those people who are listening to us. So if you're out there, can you please tell us where you're watching us from? That would be wonderful. Can you also tell us what is your desire for 2026? That would really be wonderful. So today we have some big announcement. Not because we have a very long list of goals, but because of one word. Yes. Sometimes it's not all God's plan for us to keep on waiting. The issue is just for you to agree and your faith, to just have that faith to say that I believe in God today. I trust in God today. And you just make that decision because you have been seeing us here maybe for 2 years now. And all the time we talk about this business. So we just here to say, take that move and say yes, because you'll be able to move from being stuck to start soaring up, from surviving to stepping into purpose. Yeah. From saying, hey, maybe one day, and it will be, yeah. Why not now? You've been there saying, hey, one day I'll do 1, 2, 3. Why not today? So if you have been feeling that pull and push and nudge to whisper, we want to say that yes, because your 2026 doesn't change by accident. It changes when you decide to say yes to what God is willing for you to launch. So it is very important for you to align with God's purpose in your life. Otherwise, welcome here. we'll dive into our question, and always remember these questions are for you, not for us. And we always try to put ourselves in your shoes and to see if you'll be able to make that one decision. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did this by mistake yesterday. All right, I hope I'll be able to survive this. I was seeing timer, but I never understood what is the meaning of timer. All right, so our first question there, Lois. It will show for 10 seconds. I never put the timer off. So,
then we will disappear.
Yeah, let me put the timer off. Okay, and save. Okay, I think we are safe now. All right, so our question is, what have you been feeling led to start, but fear keeps talking you out of it? So, Lois, can you talk to that person out there?
Okay, thank you so much, McKenna. And I've just realized when you told me to introduce myself, I don't think I said who my name is. I just said some other stories there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you didn't correct me. I am Lois, originally from Kenya, born and raised in Kenya. It's a morning, just understand it's very morning. When you wake up, you think your head is already ahead, so you're ahead of yourself and not wherever you're supposed to be. I am Lois, originally from Kenya, born and raised in Kenya, but currently I live in Oregon, USA, together with my family. I'm a legal assistant by profession, a mother to one young adult, and a proud digital business owner and mentor. And I want to talk to that person who has been feeling led to start something, but fear keeps talking to you out of it. That fear, you know what it is doing? It's nudging you and keeping you feeling that purpose, that's something that's, you know, when you feel that tap on the shoulder, you should turn and see who is that tapping you. So there's that something that is telling you, start something for yourself. But there's something that is shouting louder, that is fear. Why are you allowing it to shout louder than what is making you to go ahead? And when you
Unaweza
allow,
panguza, Lois, nikukata kidogo, unaweza panguza kamera yako kidogo.
inakaa
Unakuja
imenini,
na shadows. Yeah, unakuja na shadows. Tena.
you should have seen this before we start. Now
We
watu
couldn't
wanashangaa
see.
what is
Wow, wachana
okay.
na watu. We always say we are real people. We are not stake past people.
Yes. Sasa, is
Yeah.
it better?
Continue, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Inakuja tu na
Okay, so
migara. That better.
sorry. So what I was saying is fear keeps, you're hearing that tap, but there's fear that is coming, shouting so loud, which is telling you, stay comfortable, stay wherever you are. It's trying to keep you comfortable, but it's trying to keep you comfortable at your own expense. Why do I say at your own expense? Because you're not going to grow. When you stay within that fear, you're not always going to grow. And you have to remember that fear is not telling you the truth, because it is something just appearing you to be true, which is not true. And you know what happens is there's a reason why God put that desire, why you're having that nudge. And without giving you the grace to walk, God will always give you the grace to walk into it. So you have to remember that your heart has already been prepared. It's only you who need to take that step faith. And there is no way God will put something in your heart without giving you the grace to walk into it. So what are you telling yourself? Are you still continuing to listen to that fear? Are you still continuing to say, like what I just said, what will people say about me? Are you still continuing to have that mindset? Let me tell you, mindset is very important in everything that you do, in every aspect of your life, because it you always keep your coming to your mind. And maybe the reason why it keeps coming to your mind, it's because it's yours to do. Because if you're watching us right now, you watch us a Lipre, and you've been seeing us every day, the question you should ask yourself, why do I keep seeing these ladies? What are they trying to tell me? They are trying to tell you, you need to take that leap of faith. You need to say that one yes, which can shift your entire 2026. You need to launch with faith, not launch with fear. Because when you launch with faith, everything unfolds along the way. You might say, I am not prepared yet. I am not ready. I'm not good enough. I'm not perfect. Here we don't look for perfection. We look for come as you are, as messy as you are. We want you to be authentic you. So listen to that nudge. Listen to that whisper that God is telling you that you're made for more, because you're made for more. You're not meant to survive, you're meant to thrive. So that is what you have to understand, and that is why you need to launch something new, something that can thank you for your entire 2026 and the years to come, even your family members and your children, because this is not only for you, you're doing it for them. Back to you, McKenna.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. You're not doing it for you, you're doing it for them. I really like that. So I've learned one thing in this business, that it's not about, just as you've said, it's not about us. Sometimes you say, hey, I'm just thinking about my children, but sometimes you realize, yeah, you're just starting thinking you're doing it for them, but see, the bigger picture comes in. So that takes us to a second question. If nothing changes in the next 6 months, will you be happy with where you are? Maybe you're there, you're so busy with your 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever time, and you're like so comfortable. You'll be like, oh, I think I'm okay. I don't need that side hustle. I don't need that plan B. What in case something happens today? Are you able to sustain yourself for 6 months, for next 6 months? So, Lois, help us to dive into this. And I forgot to bring the train on your way. Let me do
It's
that.
okay. I know you want to bring the train for me.
No, please have the train. All right.
Thank you so much. You know, that gives me the energy and tells me,
To
keep
go
going, keep
on.
going.
Yeah.
Yes. So, McKenna, these are very good questions. And I want to tell somebody, if nothing changes in the next 6 months, will
Mm-hmm.
you be happy with where you are? That is a question you should ask yourself. And I want to help you and tell you, or rather say this, I'm not here to advise you. I'm just here to inform you, to inspire you so that you can make an informed decision. And I want to tell you this: 6 months will pass, whether you grow or you stay the same. If you decide to make a decision or you decide to remain the same, 6 months will still come. Don't think that they'll also stagnate because you have decided to remain the same. No, time will come and go. So the thing is, are you willing to choose the version of you that you'll be proud of you in the next 6 months? Or are you willing, or do you want to stay wherever you are and still stay stuck there and keep saying, I should have done this 6 months ago? So the ball is in your court. What do you want to choose? Choose something that you can say, I am proud that I took the leap of faith, that I said that yes, and that's why I'm here. And what I always tell people, or what I always say, McKenna, and I know you've heard me say this most of the time, this business is not just about the money. It's a 360. That's what I call it. It's a 360 turnaround. And why do I say that, McKenna? I say that because Personally, as myself, when I joined this business, I called myself an introvert. And look at me, how far I have come. This is a business that gives you skills that build you even your 8 to 5, build your personal skills, build your professional skills, both mentally, physically, and emotionally, and gives you a family where you belong. And you have to remember that breakthroughs do not come from big steps, but they come from those small decisions that you made. Stop doubting yourself, stop shrinking. That person in you is telling you, rise up today. Make that decision. Make that decision you make daily. Commit yourself to do something different, not what you have been doing, not working multiple jobs, not working shift after shift, taking extra overtime, and remaining the same. Because I want to say this, staying stuck may look like it is cheap, but I want to tell you it costs more than even starting a business. And why am I saying this? Because it will cost you your emotions, it will cost you spiritually and financially, and even your time. Just to say this is because if you can imagine, you decide to stay stuck wherever you are and you're still feeling the pinch of the situation that you're in, and you don't take any step, you'll never know the opportunity that you've missed. You never know, and you never understand what it could have been if you had taken that leap of faith, if you had launched your own business, you have decided to take up something else. So, but the minute you decide to take that leap of faith, you emotionally, spiritually, and financially are well taken care of. And you know how much relief you get by having confidence and underlining that feeling if you start now than instead of waiting. Do you know how it feels so confident, how it feels so good, knowing that there's so much potential in you that was hidden, that you had not let it go? And just to go back to our first question, I want to remind you that we were never created with a spirit of fear. We are created with a spirit of love and sound mind. And so all what we need is within our reach. We have all the potential, but all what we just have to do is that take step, ask for it, and it will be given unto us. Even the Bible says we do not lack because we do not have, but we lack because we do not ask. And when we ask with ill motive. So what is your motive of stepping into this business? What are your intention? Because you have to remember, this business is where your journey involves other people. Are you ready to lift other people? Are you ready to walk with them, to hold them by your hand? And this is where we tell you that when you come into our business, we are going to hold you, we are going to help you set up your business, and so that it can succeed, just like the way somebody held our hands. That is what you're telling you. So back to you, McKenna.
Oh wow, 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 wow. Well, hey. Let me send the train again to you. That was good. That was good. That was good. This business, you never walk alone. You always have a team, a huge big team to work with. If you're just willing, you definitely get there. You definitely get there. No question about it. Thank you so much, Lois, for that. Now we move. Oh my goodness. I told you everything is messed up here. Everything is messed up here. I can't see my third question. Okay, let me just read it because I can't see it. It was just here, but it's skipped. I can't find it. All right, Lois, I know you have the question. So our last question is, what would your life look like if you just said yes and trusted God with the process. What would your life look like if you just said yes and trusted God with the process?
Okay, thank you, McKenna. Another good question. I want to say a yes to God doesn't require perfection. All what it requires is your willingness. So if you are willing, just say that yes, because what happens, God multiplies small beginnings and He honors your obedience, not your perfection. So what would happen is that your small beginnings will be multiplied, and because you're obedient, what you have been praying for, the doors that you have been praying to open, the opportunities, the blessings you have been praying for will just be opened. And that's why we say in our journey, you have to remember to say thank you, even for small wins. Trust the process, move at your pace, enjoy the journey. Don't look at the outcome, because the journey is more sweeter at the middle than the outcome. The outcome is just the final goal of what you see. But that journey you go through, it's a growing process and it feels good. And the reason why, McKenna, I'm saying it feels good, because it is not a smooth straight line. It has its up and downs. And at times you look back where you've come from, you make even fun of it, and you just say, yes, God was just teaching me something from this. Maybe there's a time maybe you felt like you're so down because things were not working the way you wanted them to work, because that was not the right time for them. God wanted them to work. And so you're feeling, I don't think I can't move there. But you came out more stronger because you learned a lesson from that. And so in the process of that, you enjoy the journey, you like the journey, because you feel that you've been able to accomplish more, you've learned, you get to learn as you go along the way. Because the minute you trust God and you trust the process, that pressure is removed from you. You do not have that pressure. And because McKenna, most of the time we look for perfection. So you're like, I want to do this. Like those people who have OCDs, that you have in a way that you want to do the things that way. That is not what you're looking for. Just move as you are, as messy as you are, as I said. And you know what? When you move like that, you do not have stress. There is no pressure, because don't even not worry. They'll say it is not perfect. Even when we come here, even McKenna, I think one of these days we should do a pajama go live. Yes, because that is where we belong. That is where we belong. Just come as messy as you are, and you're going to see the door open up for you. So when you move with faith, God meets you with favor. That's what I want to tell you. You always have favor with God, because I want to tell you, this is your moment. Stop overthinking about it, because the more you overthink about it, you continue procrastinating. You don't start. And so this is the time you have to start. You just start trusting and trust the process. That say yes and take that step, and you'll watch your 2026. It will shift in ways that you never imagined. Your obedience will write a new chapter. That is what I want to tell you. So be obedient and start writing a new chapter, and walk boldly in that new chapter that you're going to, because you're becoming, you're rewriting your story. You're telling us this is who you are. You've been hiding somewhere else, be hiding some other things, but you're saying it is my time to rise, and I'm going to rise now, and I'm not waiting for 2026 to come. I'm going to start now in 2025, in December 2025, so that when the 2026 comes, I'm already in the momentum of moving and walking in the purpose that God created me to be. So take that leap of faith, launch your business, and you're going to see your whole 2026 shift. And I don't want to end there without telling you, how do you do if you want to take that bold step. And how do you launch? Now, what you do, if you go, you see on Coach McKenna's screen, there is her shop, which is the www, that's her website, McKenna and everything there. And she's also telling you, reach out today, not tomorrow, today, so that you can get to launch something for yourself this year before it ends. And once you register with your name and email address, you watch the webinar. After watching the webinar, if you have any question, reach out back to her and then pay your 149 for you to understand more about the business model, how the compensation plans works, and how you can plug in and what package you can decide for you. And I want to remind you that there is no selling here, there is no cold calling, and there is no inventory. This is affiliate marketing. And they are saying if you're not on the online space now, you're losing on it. The online space is the current currency. And right now, I know you're busy going to each and every online space that you can have in your head, shopping for your Christmas gifts. Why don't you go to the same online space and shop for something that is going to sustain you for the rest of your life and you pass over to your children? Shop for this online business. That is what I'm trying to say. Instead of shopping for the gifts, I'm not saying the gifts are bad. This is also a gift you can gift yourself and gift your children well. Because you're shopping online, why don't you shop for a business online? Back to you, McKenna. Thank you.
Mhm. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Lois. I just want to appreciate you for always trying to given. And I want to say that you might be there trying to come up with goals for 2026. And maybe you're like, hey, in 2026, this is where I want to get. 2026, you're putting everything down. I want to tell you, apart from the goals that you have, you need a system that will really help you to achieve your goals. And that's why we come in to say that, yes, this online business will help you to meet your goals. I remember before I started this business, I was like, hey, my retirement, my children's college, one of them is already there. The system, the goals that I had set for my life, it's happening. Why? Because of this business. So don't stay back. Take that leap of faith and launch or start your business today before next year, so that once we get to January, you're ready in it. And well, as we have said, we're just here for you, to help you, to work with you. You'll not be alone. We'll show you the way. Otherwise, I think we're coming to the end of this. We'll be here again tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you so much for being with us. In case you watch a replay, don't fail to reach out. I know this will be on our pages, so just be there. Reach out. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Take that step of faith. This business gives you an opportunity to check it out. You don't have to say that, oh, should I start? No, check it out and have that knowledge. We always say knowledge is power. Don't sit back. Otherwise, God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, Lois, do you have a parting shot?
Take the leap of faith now and thank your future self. That's all what I want to tell you.
Yeah, your future will thank you. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.